So the creation of the soul of the man. I want to start with telling you something interesting. We all live a double life, a physical life. We all know from the day we are born to the day we die. But simultaneously, we exist as souls. A soul is made up of pure energy and is invisible or non-tangible. We all have a radiating sun in our head, which we in Keshe Foundation call the soul of the man. It's made of the highest, strongest field strengths, called the principal matter. The soul of the man is the boss in your life, and the main purpose of your physical life is to mature and grow your soul of the man. The soul of the man is our direct line to the Creator, and we live and exist within Creator's creation. In fact, everything in the whole creation is made by the fields of the Creator. Everything has a soul, and we are all connected to each other in the soul dimension. And we are all part of the structure of the Creator's creation. As Mr. Keshe tells us over and over again, I made man in the image of myself, which means we, as souls, have all the attributes of the Creator, and we are creators. This is what we learn from the teachings of Mr. Keshe. When the physicality reaches the point of balance of the fields of itself, the essence of our creation is released to lead to a bigger creation. What does this mean? It means when you leave this physical life, your soul of the man is set free, and you will exist as a free soul in the dimensions of Creator's creation for eternity, and there is a bigger purpose waiting for all of us. And every one of us is a flower in the bouquet of creation, because the Creator loves us all unconditionally and equally. The sun and the earth. We have the sun radiating its fields of energy out, and we have the earth, which also radiates fields of energy outwards. Where the fields of the sun meets the fields of the earth, these fields interact. It's like a grinder. Small magnetic fields are torn loose, and some becomes ray of light, and some become particles. These particles or elements rains back on earth, gather together and form amino acids. When we talk about amino acids, we talk about life. We talk about creation of life on this planet. The amino acids are the building blocks for all life on earth of living cells. In Keshe Foundation, we call them Mr. Cone, because they are made of the gases carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. And if you look at the human body, the biggest part of the body is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. On the right side, you see the amino acids in a star formation, in balanced interaction, and it creates itself a collective center of control in the middle. This center or soul is non-tangible or invisible, made of magnetic fields and connected to the soul which created it. Welcome to the plasma technology. The figure on the right is the amino acid. The four elements of the amino acid in balanced interaction in the cell are the building blocks for the egg and the sperm. And when the egg and the sperm meet at inception, let's say 8 of these amino acids or cells leads to the creation of a dynamic process which now tries to find balance. Now you have a rotating sphere of energy, which is not from the father nor from the mother, but in totally a new combination for all to be in balance. They need to create a central balance point, which includes fields from all, having a balanced field connection with this center. And this is what we call the soul of the man, even though each one of these cells have their own center of operation. So this is the creation of the soul of the man. The new center, the soul of the man, starts absorbing energy from the liquid of the plasma of the womb of the mother, from the environment and from the universe. So in a way, it absorbs energy from the womb of the mother, from the womb of the earth, from the womb of the solar system, from the womb of the galaxy, and from the womb of the universe. Because in plasma technology, it's all the same in micro and macro. The soul of the man, which now absorbs energy from the womb of the mother, the environment, and from the universe, now starts feeding back energies to the physical structure, the cells. Now you understand you have created the soul of the man, the central energy that can absorb energy from its environment, that by receiving this energy balances back to those who created it, the cells. It feeds them and allows them to divide. The soul of the man in the center of this structure absorbs fields or energies from the environment of the womb of the mother, the environment of the womb of the mother, the environment and the universe, now feeds back to each cell and allow each cell to receive so much energy that they cannot hold on to, and they go through the division. This is how the cells of the body are fed by the soul of the man. But there is an important point to look at here. Before the umbilical cord is made, life is independent. When the umbilical cord is created, the physicality becomes a leech on the back of the soul of the man. Since the cells cannot divide on their own, they have created a central control, the soul of the man, which now becomes the feeder of them. So when one cell from the father and one cell from the mother comes together, shares the fields, plus shares the fields in the environment, they build more and more cells. So the cells divides after receiving so much energy that they cannot hold on to it. And the body is developed of the cells that divide and multiply, all while the soul of the man still is feeding the cells and making them divide. And after 9 months, the miracle happens. And as you can see, the miracle, this baby still has the feeder of his cells, the soul of the man within. The soul of the man is located in a tiny hole between the two main parts of the brain. It's possible to see this hole on the brain scan, but it looks empty because the soul of the man is made of the highest, the strongest fields called its principal matter. And these magnetic fields are not visible to the human eye. The soul of the man is the center, the controller of your body, and it is fed by absorption of the fields from the environment and the universe. Welcome to the soul of the man. Now we need to learn how it operates, how we can learn to communicate with it and utilize its power to create peace on all levels in our life. And when our life on this planet comes to an end, we will enter the creation with the soul of the man and exist as soul with a bigger purpose in creation, because the soul of the man is the real you. So this first part was from Knowledge Seekers Workshop 202, but in Knowledge Seekers Workshop 517, Mr. Keshe goes deeper. Maybe for the first time, I can explain something to you that brings a shock to you and maybe enlighten you. If you listen to the intro, it says, I am the beginning, I am the end. It says that we manifest ourselves from interaction of the fields in one given time, position, and space. But stand still and think for 1 second. It does not matter what you do in the dimension of physicality, how you look, how criminal you are, how good you are. That's your physical manifestation. Look at the dimension. Maybe, did we change yet? Look at the dimension of the soul of the man. You should have realized by now that in essence, as you transmute from one position to another to manifest yourself in the dimension, wouldn't this transmutation be the essence of the creation of the Creator, which you call your soul? Transmuted from Him, and from Him in the interaction of the fields of the universe, at a given time and position, comes your soul and manifests itself as the soul of the man? Is there any difference, or is it just a limitation of your own understanding that you are the manifestation in the dimension of the soul of the Creator itself? And if you have not limited your understanding just to be according to your own comprehension of the totality, as you now getting ready to transmute from this soul to another position to manifest yourself in another shape or form, in another position and dimension, hasn't the soul of the Creator done so with your soul? Now you understand. I am the beginning, I am the end, because I am the end. When the soul of the Creator manifests in the soul of me and in the transmutation of me, I lead as part of the soul of the Creator to another position to manifest itself in another dimension. Now you understand. If you were looking for transmutation from this position, this dimension of physicality, to another position, from the end of the physical life of the man, you call it death. And now you learn to transmute at the point of the will, hasn't it created the will to manifest itself in another position, which has become the soul of the man, you? How can you let him down in your dimension of physicality? As in essence, it's pure. As in essence, it's the mature and in totality. And now he can understand. If he's so beautiful, if he's so just and correct, how much that soul suffers with the conduct of the physicality of the man. And he sees it's not him. And then you understand what the loving is. Even having the power within it to change the dimension of the man in the physical dimension, and even the soul of physicality of the man. It endures all the pain and the suffering for that child of physicality, for that soul of physicality of the man to mature. Then you understand there is no end and there is no beginning, because the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. The soul of the Creator manifests itself as the soul of the man, you. And then you, in interaction with the physicality of it, creates the manifestation of your own physical dimension. Now you understand, you transmute, you're hoping to be able to manifest yourself in New York or Mars or another galaxy where the soul of the creator in transmutation has ended up to be the soul of you. How can you let him down with your conduct? Then you understand the ethos of Mitra, which is the ethos of the creator. Do good, think good, and act good, because you are me, and in me there is all the goodness. Now you understand where we are targeting, where you are going, where you end up being a stone, being a bird, being a fish, another planet, another creature. You still carry the soul of the creator in manifestation at the time, space, and place. If you understand this, you understand there is no religion. As he manifested within you, and you manifest yourself within the conduct of his behavior, understanding whatever you do, you say, you think, has to be in line with the line of his creation. Otherwise, you haven't understood a single thing about transmutation. The soul of the creator manifests itself as the soul of the man, you. And then you, in interaction with the physicality of it, creates the manifestation of your own physical dimension. Now you understand, you transmute, you're hoping to be able to manifest yourself in New York or Mars or another galaxy where the soul of the creator in transmutation has ended up to be the soul of you. How can you let him down with your conduct? Then you understand the ethos of Mitra, which is the ethos of the creator. Do good, think good, and act good, because you are me, and in me there is all the goodness. Now you understand where we are targeting, where you are going, where you end up being a stone, being a bird, being a fish, another planet, another creature. You still carry the soul of the creator in manifestation at the time, space, and place. If you understand this, you understand there is no religion. As he manifested within you, and you manifest yourself within the conduct of his behavior, understanding whatever you do, you say, you think, has to be in line with the line of his creation. Otherwise, you haven't understood a single thing about transmutation. Haven't you done this before yourself as knowledge seeker for the past decade? The egg is the nanocoated of the copper, and the sperm is that zinc plate. And in that position and condition, you know it does not matter how you distance it, how you change the salinity, how much water you put in it. At the end, you end up with CO2, different strength, different plasma, and you pile it up, billions of them, replicate the field strength of the CO2, the carbon. Now you understand. You call it nanocoated plate and the zinc plate, nanocoated of the zinc and the zinc, sperm or an egg, or whatever. This is the gift of Mitra. And on the 21st of December is her birthday. And maybe now you understand how you as a soul have been created as a gift of his love as a gift of his dimension of existence. How can you do wrong? How can you let your master down in the conduct and behavior? In a way, now you understand when he says, I am the beginning, I am the end. The egg and the sperm creates that end for it to manifest itself and nothing else. The shape of the physicality of the man is the interaction of that field with its environment, which with its dimension, with its characteristics. And even man has not understood how he's born, how that soul in the environment of the dimension of the womb of the mother is drinking and needs no lung. And once you change its environment, it needs lung to breathe and food to eat. Then what is the next womb for the soul of the man? In the dimension of transmutation, at the point of death, when it's freed, when it's born into another dimension, now you understand the secret of creation. Now you understand who you are and what you are. And is there any need for fallacies of Ayatollahs and the priest and the rabbis and the rest of the crooked behavior of the man in the dimension of stealing from the soul of the Creator? Next time when you go to the mosque, next time when you go to church and to synagogue, stand there and see if you are any lower than the man who created you. And does he need a place of worship, or do you worship him within you? Then you understand the end of the religions, and you have to become mature, that you are the essence of his creation, and the correct conduct of the man does not need buildings and spaces. And as I said to the religious leaders in Jeddah University, what does your man do in space when he's rotating and evolving and revolving? Which Mecca does it bend and bang his head against on the floor? Except that he has come to understand the truth, that within him is the Creator, the soul of the Creator, as the soul of the man. Then you understand. Then, if you understand this, you understand how to transmute. When you arrive at the point of the destination of the next field strength of your soul, be it your wish to be in New York, be it in the dimension of the field strength of the soul of the point of death, that you appear in another universe, another unicos, in the center of another seed and the rest. Now you understand the gift of creation. Now you understand what all these teachings have been about. Now you understand that in the course of time, in the next few months and years, we keep on strengthening for you to understand yourself, to understand the power within you, to understand that you do not need no prophets and you do not need no messengers. But in the process of teaching, you need teachers, that they teach you the correct conduct, but they do not take the place of the Creator. They just show you the path. They show you the way that the conduct of the soul of the man has to be. And they have no right to any other but to teach. You got to understand in the time, in the position, and the position and the position of the soul of the Creator within you. You have to be at all time representing him. As it said in the Quran, there are 99 attributes of the Creator. If you understand it all, you find 100, and the 100 is the Creator himself. When you put all the 99 together, you have found, you have understood That is the Creator, the God. Whatever name you put on it, the completion. But in so many ways, the 99 attributes as understood by the man. When you become passenger of the universe, then you find another 99 attributes of him in the dimension of the creation of the universe. And then, if one day you mature to understand the totality of the 99, maybe you have reached to be as part of the source, as part of the creation and the Creator.